$85,000 a year working remotely, or $100,000 a year working from the office? Which is better? Assuming all else is equal, same company, team, responsibilities, and everything else, which should you take? How much is working remotely worth? The first thing to consider is the obvious cost of transportation. The U.S. Census Bureau shows that the average one-way commute in the United States was 27.6 minutes in 2019. This includes people who take public transportation, which increases the average. Let's ignore public transportation and assume the average is 20 minutes for people who drive to work. If we assume an average pace of 30 miles per hour due to driving on the streets and traffic, that means the average distance is 10 miles one way and 20 miles round trip. According to the U.S. Bureau of Transportation, it costs about 72 cents per mile to operate and maintain a vehicle, so just for commuting to the office, it will cost about $14.40 per day. 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year, that's $3,600 per year. In our original example, that drops the difference from $15,000 to $11,400. Now, of course, you can use public transportation to save money, but that would be slower. Which brings us to the second thing to consider, opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is defined as the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. You could have been making money, but you aren't. For example, if you make $15 an hour driving Uber but stop for an hour to play with your phone, the opportunity cost would be $15. Working from an office has a high opportunity cost. In our original example, we're making $100,000 a year, which comes out to about $50 an hour. We already calculated 20 minutes for a one-way commute, so that's 40 minutes per day or $33 per day, which is $8,333 per year. That drops the difference to $3,066. Extra time spent getting ready in the morning, which we can estimate to 15 minutes, is about another $3,125 per year. So the difference drops from $11,000 to already less than zero. This is not even accounting for the time that you lose when you've completed all your tasks but are forced to sit in the office and look like you're being productive. If you saw my last video, you'll know the importance of deep work, and going to an office adds so many extraneous tasks that add up and prevent you from getting into deep work, which drives the opportunity cost even higher. Now, of course, going to the office has its perks. Depending on where you work, you may get free food, you can socialize, and there may be other benefits. For the original example, I would estimate that working remotely is worth roughly $20,000 a year, so for the two to be comparable, the office salary should be about $105,000 per year. How much is working remotely worth to you? Maybe you hate working from home, or maybe you hate working from an office. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.